first corner. Driver number 1 looking to the inside of 2. Second place, sets himself up for a pass going into this carousel. Is he going to be able to get his nose in there? No.
Some heroes walk on 4 legs. I'm Jason Johnson, founder of Project Canine Hero. Not every retired police canine or military working dog has a home to go to in retirement. We strive to ensure no hero is left behind. We cover the medical needs of our program members after their faithful service. Our organization also provides a lifetime sanctuary for many of these heroes who may suffer from PTSD. And whenever possible, we find them a forever home. Visit ProjectCanineHero.org to learn how you can help protect those who protected us.
Welcome to Talladega Super Speedway for the Dega Pros race here tonight. This is really just a kind of pre-4th of July thing that these guys are putting on. This is the first race that John Ward has actually put on, but you got a lot of people to turn out for this, and I mean a absolute lot of people. I will pull up the starting grid here now. I'm probably going to butcher some of these guys' names because I don't know some of them. Some of them I do remember. So first is David Sheets, second, Tom Dixon, third, Chris Vanderplatz, fourth, John Mogan, fifth, Kenneth McCullough Jr., sixth, John Mullahan, 7th, Ron Morse Jr., 8th, William Rice, 9th, Trevor Oschenroth, 10th, Jason D. Maines, 11th, Daryl Young, 12th, Mark Vondell, 13th, Jeremy Osborne, 14th, Michael Mancacia, I don't want to butcher that, Brandon Broadfoot, 15th, 16th, David Culleton, 17th, Michael Matta, 18th, Daniel Eberhardt, 19th is Dylan Jones, 20th, John Ward, 21st, Tyler Hurlbutt, 22nd, Devin Ray, 23rd, Logan York, 24th, Christopher McCulloch, 25th is Joey Allen, 26th, Ambrose, maybe you can talk to Muffin Man today, 27th, Andrew Clark, 28th, Jackson Bice, 29th, Corey Buskirk, 30th, Alejandro Montedosia, probably butchered that name too, 31st, Ryan Bayes, 32nd, Josh McCulloch, 33rd, Tyler Hurst, 34th, Brian Bassett, and 35th, Josh Osweski. I'm butchering these guys' name, and I'm sorry if I am. 36 is John Darnell, and that is the bottom of the order here for you all. So let me pull that off of your screen here. Putting up some race info, though. Really just the big one is all I really have for that. It's 100 laps here, 100% fuel, though. So that will kind of change up a lot of these moves that these guys make. Some guys won't make some moves that they wouldn't be doing early on in the race. Some guys will, because who cares? It's Talladega. A caution fest sometimes is what this track turns into. Hopefully it does not turn to that, as I just blew y'all's eardrums out with me checking on my own stream. If y'all are new to Ghost Racing Network, if you don't mind throwing in a subscription, that will always help us. And well, actually, sorry, 2 different things now. If you don't mind subscribing to the channel, that is free. If you want to do a subscription service to the channel, which is just supporting the channel, you get a loyalty badge. You get certain emojis on the first level, and then the second level, I believe, has everything in addition to the first one, plus a wallpaper. And then the third one, I can't remember what that one has, but again, that's optional. Subscribing to the channel is free. Subscriptions is just to support it. There's stages on there if you go to where you can hit join, or actually next to subscribe at that join button is where you will see that. That's your subscription there. Again, that's always free. We also have the super chat option. That means it will highlight your message that you put in there. Like if you want to shout out a driver, cheer them on, have someone in particular that you want to say, yeah, go do this and donate something. It will light up that color, and it will stay there on the stream. But that is completely optional, so none of that has to be done. We'll pull up my trading paints because I forgot to do that for these guys. Hopefully it did not crash. It did not. I thought it messed up there for a second. Team Extreme. Looks like there must be a team. Now we got McCullough. Chris Vanderplatz. He actually sponsors Four Corners Racing League. He's up here in first. Qualifying at this track, I don't really see much of a point here, really. Say avoid the wreck is pretty much what I think of these tracks. Sometimes I'm surprisingly decent at them. I don't know how. I don't understand. I somehow don't get caught in everything else all at once, but I'll get these guys all the paint refresh here, so some of their paints might change, some of them may stay the same. You may see a couple of them loading with a different paint scheme to pop in with a completely different one after that. Want to make sure their paints are correct. I'm giving them time to load here, so that's why you see a lot of these trucks are white currently. Pace truck has pulled in here 100 laps at Talladega. It's been forever since I have called a super speedway race. Hopefully it will be interesting for you all, though. With that long restart zone here at Talladega. Carter has the flag in his hand. As green flag is in the air, we are underway. Guys come off 3 and 4 there. Looks like Chris Vanderplatz, he will try to lead the first lap here, and I think he will be able to do it. You see some guys kind of pull out of pit road late. I believe they missed the start. Some of them did, so that's why we kind of see some guys just pulling up onto track right now. Chris got to be careful. That 08 was, or 03 was looking at the bottom. He kind of moved off the bottom there for a little bit. He thought, do I hit him? Do I not hit him? Nah, let's not do it right now. Too early on 3. You're 3 laps into a 100 lap race. You know, you got literally another hour at least. Mind, these guys will probably be running about 51 second. I'll give them 53 second laps. So they've got a lot of time for sure that they're going to drop. 52 Team Extreme Chevy Silverado's up there, up in that top line. Chris, this is all that his bumper sees right now, though, is this view right here. These guys have to be careful of here at these super speedways is overheating. Guys get up, try to shove each other for too long. Engines will blow very easily. Very, very easily if they are not careful at all because of that. Like Tom Dixon, he will actually take the lead here because that 7 of James Mogan, I don't know how to say it last name, is pushing him a little bit. He actually lays off and he's probably getting hot. I wouldn't be surprised if he was either. Back in the pack, though, we got Ambrose. He might have talked to the Muffin Man today, and he's going to have some good runs. Got Miller Lite, Chevy Silverado. Haven't called a race that had a we're running, yeah, 50s, low 50s, 51s. So far, they're not, like, jumping out as these guys are struggling right here. So Devin Ray, he's literally just barely hanging on. Everything in his grasp right now. Christopher McCullough is middle of nowhere. Literally the middle of nowhere. He has nobody around him. He's easily going to go a lap down, but he should be able to catch or grab a hold of the pack, hopefully, for him. That 03's going to hop up to that top line. See, Chris is kind of going up there also. He's like, I'm just going to stay down to the bottom instead. See, the 1, which is actually not the 1 this race. That's a different car. There's actually Jason Maines up in the top line. All by himself, trying to drag some people with him. He's going to drag the 05 of Joshua McCullough with him. A side draft here. He needs some help, though. He's got really nobody with him. Do you see guys like ducking out of the way? They probably just don't want to be up there up front early on. It's just not worth it. They can ride around the back as McCullough shoots down to the bottom in front of Chris. It's going to end up bad if he crosses over a little bit too fast. They're going to be running up on Christopher here. Christopher will probably... He's going to try to stay out the way. He's going to have to go... He really can't go anywhere now. He's just got to hope. Yeah, he's just pull off the surface there. He'll probably go... He's going to go a lap down. He might not be even able to hold on to this group here if he's not careful. I don't think he will. Oh, no, he can get in line now. He's not going to lose 2 laps. He's going to lose... I mean, he's lost 1, but he did get in line, so it didn't fully end up too bad for him yet. Let me see as these tires get a little bit wore. It's not too big of a thing here, but one thing that war tires will do, that right rear kind of wants to just start cracking up the track. You don't get necessarily loose. You just can't really turn like you did before. It's kind of wanting to come around on you, which does not make any sense at a super speedway, but it does. But it looks like Jason Maines is getting shoved there from Joshua. Joshua's going to send him to the front there for just half a second, but they're only a 2-truck tandem in the top line, so they can't really do anything with themselves. They need some other help soon if they want to go anywhere. So they're going to gain another one. That is, if I can see them when they come back here, that looks like Oceanroth, I believe. Yeah, I think that is him up there. And that's a 4. Is that Oceanroth? That may be him. Up in that top line, I think yeah, I am correct. That is him, I believe. Nope. Okay, I'm actually trying to figure out who I'm looking at here. Okay, Oceanroth is 89. Who is that up in that top line that hopped up there with him? Jason actually goes down to the middle instead. He's tired of trying to lead that top line on his own. Doesn't want to do it anymore. He's like, yeah, you can have fun with this. Chris Minutes will drop down to the bottom, but Chris Brandon Platts will go to least. We're just, guys just swapping positions left and right with each other. You take it, I'll take it. He can take it. I'll take it back. No, you can have it now. What a hot potato between these guys. We have a caution on the track. Mark Vondell, something happened in the back of the pack. See some guys through the grass. The 85 has a smashed in front end. Devin Ray. 73 is also involved. Where did they drill the wall? Who caused this? Let's see. Oh, the 9 and Ambrose, or 59 and then Ambrose. Did Ambrose just come down the track? I think he did. See what Ambrose did. Yeah, Ambrose just came down a little bit, and McAuliffe got turned off his nose, and Ambrose actually gets away with not a lot of damage, considering that he was kind of like right in the middle of that. These guys back there were trying to slow down. They go through the grass. Looks like they do pretty much fine, though. They're not going to get any super bad damage from it. It does bring out the first caution, though, 10 laps into the race. I would talk to some drivers, but I don't have the permissions for that stuff. Before that, and Austin, I did not even see your comment there. Not comment, Discord message. I literally had just looked over to the side to see that, and I had all my stuff muted. So no idea what was happening there. Yeah, have a lot of guys come down pit road. I'd come down pit road, just take fuel, and just be matched up with everybody else for it. I wouldn't want to be different on that because it's under caution. Take what you can get under caution is pretty much what I'm going to say about that. Do I have permissions? I do have perms. Okay, I didn't realize I had that. Let me join that room. So I do actually have permission to drag. Yeah, I do. Okay. I'll keep that in mind now. Actually go offline. No, let's actually stay online, whatever. I normally run off or invisible on Discord just so I don't have notifications going off and I don't get talked to. So we did have 3 people stay out. Colton, Broadfoot, and Matta stayed out here. And while these guys are under caution, though, I'm going to take a chance to get a drink because I've actually drank the other one that I had. So it'll just be a very quick commercial break here again. Y'all won't be missing anything, though.
I played a couple of simulators and this was like very responsive, especially the hydraulics and stuff, the motion and stuff was really, really on point.
Make you feel like you're really driving, it feels real.
It adds so much to the experience. It's just really, really cool.
It was pretty awesome.
As you see, lights have gone off on the pace truck here. Actually, literally got up here just in time for that ad to end, so I had perfect timing somehow. I just added a bunch of milk to the cup, so I just had something to drink. I already drank all my dang body armor. So, good job, me. Biggest mover is Josh McAuliffe right now, currently. I don't really... Has Devin? Oh, he has damage. I didn't realize his damage is that bad. He's... Uh-oh. I don't know if he's going to catch the field here. If he does, it'll be close. Very, very close. I don't think he's going to catch him. Oh, no. Oh, he made a mistake here. He's going to need a quick caution. Pace truck pulls in here, though. It looks like Michael will lead them back to green. Actually, well, it should be Michael who leads them back to green here. As green flag is back in the air, we are back underway. Had some guys fish tailing it on their own back there. I don't know how they managed to do that. Someone of them, like, just wiggling their car around. All right, up front, they're somewhat playing nice, and they're still wanting to go at it, which I'm blaming for it. You gotta learn to drive with the fear, and there ain't nothing more frightening than a live cougar in the car. There's a cougar in the car. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! There's the Muffin Man in ambulance car. Oh, we got a caution up here. Uh-oh. Big wreck. There goes for the drivers at least. Lock it down. Ooh, just barely taps it. The Muffin Man caused that one. Good job. What has happened here? Oh, uh-oh. I think that's Ron Morris Jr. here. Need to start with. He's not the cause of it. I don't think so. He checks up. Oh, okay. That's what starts it all. Oh, he gets drilled in the rear and bam into the inside wall. Devin Ray actually doesn't get that bad of damage. That's what pretty much just caused that wreck there. Is he tried to check up for a guy in front of him and he got hit up the track, clipped Devin, and that just kind of set everything else off from there. But hey, we'll see these guys catch the pace truck here. Probably in the exit. There it is. Looks like it's in turns 3 and 4, I believe. I think. Could be 3 and 4 there. Yes, it is. Actually coming out of 4, I think. That actually might be the back stretch. No, that's correct. There it is, coming out of 4. Back here, one area you guys have to watch for is through this part is there's a bump kind of somewhere in the middle of it that those cars or these trucks, or really any vehicle that you take here, does not like at all. It will just shoot sideways on you out of nowhere, and you'll find out the hard way that if you don't know where it is, you'll figure it out. These guys are coming down. This is pretty much just damage fix, some fuel. But it takes tires. I guess I need it though. Oh, excuse me. Here, I have some other stuff here, and it's just like it's everywhere on the dang. What I'm trying to say. Huh. I actually forgot. On my table, that's what I was trying to say. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. So we did have somebody stay out. Michael has still not pitted once. That's going to hurt him eventually. I don't know how long it's going to take to hurt him. But no, if we could get a long run with no caution, then, yeah, that's when he's going to realize, I should have probably pitted here. That was not a good choice. However, it's his option to do that. Some guys can make it. Really? Some guys can make it on. Not make it. No, it just depends. We'll just have to find out. If he wrecks, he wrecks. If he doesn't die, he doesn't die. I know some guys will get absolutely wiped out. They run out. I've actually saw people run out of fuel in the front of the pack. That does not end up good. Promise me. It does not end up good at all. Lights do go off on the pace truck, however. So, we'll go green this time by. I can't really say the biggest move yet because we're only 17 laps into the race. It's not bad so far, though. I mean, yeah, we've had two kind of quick wrecks, but these guys have been racing very good. I mean, not been bad at all. Got a big smear on these glasses and I can't see through them. Is this not fun for me? Actually, legit, like, I'm having issues seeing through this right now. This is great. And that super chat is an option if you do want to kind of have your message highlighted when I cheer on a driver here. Actually, they almost maxed out the field that they could have for drivers. They could have had 60 entries total. Only 40 would have made it, though. If they had to have heats, that was if they had more than 40. Truck will pull in here. Kenneth McCulloch Jr. will lead them back to green. Starter's going to have the flag in his hand. Enter that long restart zone here. As green flag is back in the air, we are back underway. See everybody else come off that corner pretty good. Back here, I keep seeing these guys will break up into packs. I don't know if that's, I think it has to be planned. It has to be planned between these guys because I keep seeing it happen multiple times. You know, Dylan Jones, I believe he actually kind of runs with the mains group. This is for Ryko. Team Watson's better. Use code WATSPIN39 for 5% off your purchase of the setup at their website. This heads up there. I am a driver for them. Jason Maines, though. All over Kenneth McCulloch. Just deciding to shove him. Trevor Oceanroth will jump to the middle. He's got no help, though. And that's not too good for him. He's kind of got help coming here. The 411's coming up that middle lane, but he's dropping a lot of positions. Looks like the 2 think about it. John Mullahan thought about it for a second. Got contact there between Trevor and David. David came up the track just a little bit. Luckily, there was really no hard contact between the two drivers, so they just kept it straight from that point on. Those are actually, oh my God, it's almost a 49-second lap at the 50:09. Logan York. That's actually really, really fast. You guys are running low, or actually high 50s currently right now for lap times, which is pretty much normal for the whole entire race. You guys do get single filed out. I don't know what they can go on 100% fuel now. That's going to be interesting. I know... Oh, we got somebody around the 25. Going to go through the grass out of the way of harm here. He evidently has pounded that inside wall, though. I saw him go sideways just a little bit, and it was on from there. What happened to him? 06. Oh, there's a big stack up there, and the 06 doesn't realize that the 25's checking up. I can't put that on the 06 there, though, so that's just a checkup happening really fast. Drivers are trying to react, and it's like, oh, gosh, here we go. Ronan, how drunk are you? I see some smoke. I think that's probably where that 25 locked it down, I believe. '42's got to be careful with that. Is that Bob's help desk? Is that literally what that is? That what that says? Thursday night Elite Super Speedway Series. What was the deck lid? That is an interesting paint scheme. Okay, I mean, not bad. I never would have thought something like that would be there. But we kind of got a grudge match here up front. I mean, this is what Super Speedways are, though. It's just grudge matches. It's here. I want the lead. I want the lead. You got the lead. I'm gonna take it. You're gonna take it from me. I'm gonna take it from you. You're gonna take it from me. As that's what's gonna get you turned there, bud. Dixon's got to be careful about that. McCullough could have turned him. Came up off that bottom line, and next time he does that, he's not going to be too kind with him. I mean, that being said, it's probably a lot of give there because it's only 23 laps into a 100-lap race. There's no point in going so hard that you risk wrecking yourselves. McCullough's going to go up on that top line instead now. '23 is going to try to hop to the outside of the 3. Keep in mind that 7 is a teammate of the 40 or of the 411 bottom line, but right now it's kind of like teammates are kind of just like, yeah, they exist, but really you'll find them towards the end of the race more is when teammates are going to matter a lot. A lot. These guys so far have been decently calm with each other. Not really. Oh, I'm just saying. That crap crazy on themselves. I know how they are. I'm like, oh, they're so calm, and then here we go. That's just everything breaks loose. Is how it happens for me. I'm like, well, great. Jason means he will go to lead, though. Hops down in front of Kim from Culp. That is Christopher from Culp, I believe. No, that is the... Yeah, no, who is that up there? It's actually Mark Vondell. Yes, that's Mark Vondell up all the way at the top. That damaged 59 truck. He was turned by Ambrose on accident. That wasn't the... Ambrose didn't just yank it down there and say, hey, you're coming with me. I think, hopefully. Ambrose could do that if he wants to. I don't think. Nah, I'm just kidding. Ambrose wouldn't do that. Unless he would. Guys are back here in their own little world. That's not good and optional for them. They need to... Yeah, they are very far, and they're going to get lapped here. It's going to take them a while to get lapped, but still, I mean, they're literally with no help. I have no idea how those guys got this spot here with no help. We will do a little session here on board with some of these drivers. I'll just kind of randomly click a name. We'll do it for 10 laps here. Actually, quickly get back to the start-finish line. There'll just be 10 random drivers inboard view of them, so you can see some of the guys' perspective being in different positions in the pack. Some guys might be up front, some guys might be in the back, some guys might be alone. I mean, it just depends. I don't look on who I select because I do it random. I just pretty much just look at a different screen. I have 3 of them, so I just look at one of the screens, or I close my eyes, and then I just click a random driver. Now, if it does repeat, I will of course switch it over to somebody else because I don't think we want to be seeing somebody race twice. It's kind of like a really point there of say, like, why do I need to watch this again? But we will start this right now. I had a feeling we were going to see that happen. A wreck is going to happen up front here. That's going to take a lot of drivers. We kind of did get an inboard view there of somebody who saw it from a distance. As that is Jason Maines. He is down to the inside. Ambrose is down there also. Looks like Jason, so far I can't see damage. Let's see, he comes around the corner. Don't see really any visible damage. I mean, he's got a scrape on the side. But what happened up front? So let's go. So let's go around Jason. Let's see what happens. Oh, somebody. So Jason's in the middle. 7 comes down, and the 3's coming down. That's on the 3. 3 comes down. That's on whoever the 3 is in this race. Jason then hits the 0-2. Then Ambrose gets involved. Luckily, he actually really didn't give anybody that much damage. I mean, all those guys were gonna be fine that were involved in that. It's not really any hard hits. Again, that is on William Rice there. William just tried to follow him, and he's right below him. And I think someone just blew up. All right, who just exploded? I'm pretty sure I just heard somebody blow up. What are you eating? Oh, Ronan, I was eating some vanilla wafers. I didn't see some of the comments there. What is going on in the chat? Keep on basing them. Okay, well, I don't even know what's going on in there. But Dixon will come out with the lead here. Yeah, everybody pitted. Nobody stayed out. I'm not surprised. I would have pitted also. Keeps you on track with everybody else. Oh, okay. If you both don't stop, yeah, I don't want people going. I don't want people at each other's throats in the chat. Just please stop, you two. I don't want to put you both in a timeout, but I'll do it if I have to. Just leave it at that. So there's no need to be wanting to rip into each other. If you want to do that over Discord, not in a live iRacing chat. Okay, got it. Good. Matt doesn't win. I'm airing out my local. Matt doesn't win. I'm airing out my local Little Caesars pizza party. What do you mean announcers there? Again, if you're saying announcer, I'm guessing you're saying announcer. I had to guess. You don't mean announcers. EA Sports. Oh gosh. Lights do go off on the pace truck here. That is ridiculous. I don't understand how that is a sale. Or even from that, you can just say Bryce. That's my name. I don't care. Most people know Austin from this stream, or not from this stream, from this channel though. I don't know why. I think it's just people I don't stream as much. Pace truck does pull in here, though. Starter's going to have the flag in his hand. As green flag is back in the air, we are back underway here. Guys come off of turns 3 and 4 there. Luckily not wrecking each other. That's for later on in the race. Let's go. Dear Lord Baby Jesus, or as our brothers in the South call you, Jesus. Thank you so much for this bountiful harvest of Domino's, KFC, and always a delicious Taco Bell. You know, I'm love more than Domino's. Finger looking good. What is going on in the chat here? I don't understand. We'll just leave it to whatever they want to do. I don't even care. I don't even care at this point. These guys up front are kind of this. I keep on seeing like multiple packs break out. Got guys that run in the middle. Some guys that don't want anything to do with these guys up front. I'm not blocking your First Amendment. You can say what you want. Just don't say anything stupid. As in, you know what I mean. See, Mullihan looks like he's just going to ride that top line. He's got the 41 shoving him. All right, never mind. Nah, I say that and he goes right down to the bottom. I will not say anything from this point on. And the 41's going to get shucked out of line. Cole boys going up front. Yeah, you can. I don't care if you say that. You know, I say it all the time, and I'm also a guy, so too bad. Okay, I'm about to be more entertained by what is going on in the chat than what is going on in the race, because I have no idea what you all are going on about in there. I am lost. Like, I don't even know what's going on at this point. Top line looks like it's somewhat. Yeah, they're going to get there. They go. They're going to start shoving. It's going to end up bad. When's the shove going to go wrong? I've got somebody. That is Michael in the pits. Alejandro's still in the race. He is, looks like 2 laps down? Yeah, 2 laps down. Ambrose is out, sadly. He's going to go talk to the Muffin Man. Stevie, I don't have a little brother, so that is not good for you. Good Lord. And there is the filter that is set on, so if you are trying to say something that's probably automatically kicking it out, it's actually not me doing that. What's that 99? I got. Oh, that is okay. I knew it. That's a PGR paint scheme right there. John Darnell. Up front, the guys. Yeah, up front, these guys are being pretty calm with each other. Oceanrock has actually made it up front. He was kind of the middle of the pack, I'd say, pretty much. The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man! Yeah, Ambrose is going to go talk to the Muffin Man. I thought about putting a Muffin Man emoji one like this. I don't even have one, actually. We do have certain ones. They're actually really dang small. I wish we had bigger ones for it. I might need to get bigger ones. But I might add a Muffin Man emoji. Okay, ZB, you're about one away. I'll give you one. Because this is getting a little bit too far, bud. I don't even have a brother to begin with. Let's go Chris Vanderplatz. Just saw that in the chat by somebody. I do not mean to hit time. Let's keep leaving on the gap there. So, Oceanrock is going to try to work both lanes, but he's evidently going to get somebody to his outside. Yeah, there goes McAuliffe. That is actually David Sheets. I see McAuliffe in the back of their bumper, and I always think that Jeremiah, just let him. I'll deal with it later. If he doesn't fine, I don't really care. And I don't even know how he found those, but I know somebody must have shared it to him. Is that 4? Who is that 4? Okay, so one thing about broadcasting some races like this that are always money races, these numbers don't match up correctly. Some guys have a stamped car, some don't. So that 33 is actually the 30. No, actually, okay, that one does match. Some guys will have a stamped car though, like the 19. I know most of them do match actually. There is one in here that doesn't. I do know that much. Oshnoff has actually been able to surprisingly hold that top line here so far. Gonna hate to do something in a minute, but I might have to do it. P3 is all, not all alone now. They're gonna cut down at the bottom. You got guys kind of running towards the back. These guys are still in the draft, though. They're not going to have to worry about losing everything yet. And look at actually Christopher McColt. He's back on the lead lap, too. He was a lap down early on because he started from the pits at one point. Okay, well. Joshua, I want to, but I just don't care at this point. I mean, it looks like these guys are calm, and they're not going ham, and I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be going crazy at all either. It's kind of just how it is at the moment. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, well, no, never mind. As soon as I say that, we got a wreck in the back. Looks like that is the 4. Really the big loser of that wreck. Okay. Somebody moved down. I think he's trying to chase him down here. That's what caused him to get turned. Yeah, he just came up a little bit. The 33 didn't do anything wrong there. 4 just turned himself off that. 33 doesn't get that much damage. The 42, the 411 gets a lot. 42 got a decent amount. The 4's damage is pretty bad, though. He's going to be hurting for a little bit. Yeah, I don't even think he has steering, really. Yeah, his steering's basically almost broken at this point. No, that's... So lap 46, a little bit before halfway. That's the 4th caution so far, which, I mean, again, that's not bad numbers at all, though. Pretty good racing. And the cautions that we do have, but when we do them, they're just back-to-back quick ones. I think we might see some guys come down pit road and just top. Well, it's 100% fuel. If they're close, they're going to pit. I think, yeah, they're all going to pit here. That should get them to the end of the race on fuel, and we'll have to pit for anything else, unless they get involved in a wreck, that is. Okay, yeah. So Sheets will win that race off the pit road. I actually hit his messages and I unhit him, so that's just whatever. Michael doesn't win the race, I will fight Uganda. I support that. Go fight Uganda. I am all for that. Running that 16 nationwide paint scheme there. Chevy Silverado. Need to ask BB something here. Low country. Boy, John Mollahan holding it down. Okay, it's not doing bad. I also noticed something. On SDK, he doesn't have a flag that loads. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, everybody here is from basically America. But normally their flags will load. His is the only one that has not loaded for a flag. I don't know why either. That's confusing to me because it normally shows up something for it. Ronan, if you have a question, it's me that's doing that. So, I mean, there's a point where you go. Don't get me wrong, I have some really weird humor, so I get jokes, but like when you're going that far, it's a little too deep. So yeah. I don't want to do it, but if I have to, I will. Okay, we got somebody. I got some help now, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright. Steve, you are free actually, so you can see his chats in there now. I unhid him, so hey, y'all should be able to see it. It shouldn't be blocked. I don't think so. No, it shouldn't be. I don't believe it is. Steve's free, so don't worry. I didn't keep him in there. Ronan, they do own YouTube. Google owns YouTube, so you are correct on that. That's why you see a lot of, I think Google's always owned YouTube, I believe. But lights are off on the pace track here, so they will be a little bit short of halfway when they get the green flag back. I believe they're coming out of turn, I think that's turn 4, I believe. Yep, coming out of turn 4 here. Pace truck will pull off. David Sheets will lead them back to green. Oh, uh-oh, John has just crashed. But the starter has a flag in his hand. As green flag is back in the air, we are back underway. They come off 3 and 4. They're all clean off each other. Austin Roth, he will go to the lead. He's got not Jason Maines. He's got the 06. David Sheets behind him, shoving him. Jeff Bezos runs Google's from the shadows for a piece. Jason Maines, he will hop up in that top lane, though. He will hop up in front of Chris Vanderplaats, who knows Devin Ray. So Chris is trying to get this done as this microphone. I'm about to break this microphone arm. I like it, but it never stays tight in one spot. Keeps getting loose, and that mic becomes really, really floppy. Kind of just hangs around after that. That's what does annoy me a little bit, but nothing I can do about it. Yeah, so we're going to go back. And it's still showing that there's a caution. There's evidently not. So I'm going to fix that really quick. There is not a caution on the track. I believe it's set to manual. Yeah, it is set if there's a caution on the track, and there's not. So I'm going to give this a refresh here. Looks like it is glitched itself and said there's a caution when there's not on the track. So it very well may be frozen at a certain spot. That's not normal for it to do that. I have no idea why it would do that, though. It's very odd why it's showing there's a caution on the track when there's evidently not. But these guys have calmed down, though. we actually probably will step away for a commercial break because we really haven't taken many at all. Now, I'll also see if I can get this to reload on the other side of this because I want to see if I can fix this, but we will be side by side so y'all will not be missing. Oh, that one works. That is odd. So we'll just switch to the ticker, and we'll leave it on the ticker now. That doesn't make any sense why the tower is wanting to show something different. We'll just leave it on this. So a little bit of a different display. Not too much of a different one, though. Again, I'm going to have to leave it here. I don't want to leave it here, but with the other one messing up like it is, I have kind of no other option. That has just never happened before. Yeah, Heath, I know how you feel. Kenneth McCullough Jr., he's going to go to the lead, though. He's got somebody off his front bumper. That's what, okay, it was behind a little bit. That's what it was. It was behind just a tad. That is odd. I hit live there and it fixed it. I don't know why it took time to do that. It's not normal for it. And 54 laps out of 100 here. Kenneth McCullough Jr. and Jason Maines and Joshua McCullough, Trevor Oshtenroth, David Sheets, top 5 right now currently. A little bit of onboard there from some of those drivers. Went around the track. We got a second pack. This is actually not a bad pack at all. Back here that I've kind of just, they're riding right now. The 42 needs to get up there, though, because he's about to lose the draft if he's not careful. He's 4/10, almost 4/10 out of it. You get 6/10 out of the draft and you're done, and I think he's lost it now. Yeah, he's lost the draft of it, the guys in front of him, so he's going to be hurting a lot. Got Vondell and Culleton back here, though, by themselves. They might be able to pick up Hurt here after a while, but Hurt is not going to get the draft. He's got nobody behind him. So I did call for reinforcements, so I had to. I didn't want to do it. Yeah, Austin, you're good. BB has it, I believe. He jumped in on it, so I don't think you need to be here. You can go back to doing whatever you want. You were before. Thank you for hopping in. I'm gonna have to get somebody there. If I had my tablet, I'd be doing it. I need to actually get like a fourth monitor or something up here so I can do that. Yes, and I did say fourth. I have 3 right now. I need a girlfriend anyway. Seen somebody say get it Ward, so we got some normal supporters in here. Mains, again, he had the damage, but I mean, literally the only damage on his car or his truck is literally just the side of it. It's not really bad at all. It's pretty much just like a little paint scrape. He's completely fine. I mean, you take that to the body shop, and it's like, oh, it's $1,000 in repairs. He's completely fine though. He's not going to be hurting at all. I was gonna say, Austin. Austin knows exactly if you're gonna be a clown, make a super chat donation, then it's worth it. I don't even care. Yeah, I will say he actually did. I will unhide that message. Well, okay, actually, Joshua's message, that one shouldn't have been deleted. I will say, actually, his was fine. I wasn't worried about his. He said he'll take on the whole country of Uganda. Which I told him, go ahead and do it, man. Go at it. So I said I will support you. They are running up on. Looks like Darnell? No, that's a 4. Joan, no. Oh, we got a wreck up here as soon as I went away from it. Andrew Clark has wrecked. Blind Squirrel Racing. What has happened here? Okay. Looks like that's probably something else. There's definitely something that happened. He might have had a blank screen here. I just didn't. How close was... I mean, that 53 was there, I think. I don't think that was the 53's fault at all. I think he was just there and... Oh, no, 8th. Sorry, 28. Why did I say 53? 28. I don't know. Like... Here is, you know, the 28's got to run, but the 44's coming up the track. 28 could have lifted, but the 44 also could have just went right back down and would have been fine. So I don't blame the 28 for that. I don't really blame either. I mean, both of them could have done something different there. That could have been easily avoided. There's a big difference between saying it in person and saying it on the internet. One of them goes away. The other one doesn't. So, yeah. And that should explain that there. 5th caution here. Everybody's going to come down pit road, I believe. Yeah, everybody. No one's staying out. I think they should be good to the end now. No fuel worry, or not going to worry about fuel at all. And not making it. It should be fine. So everybody's going to peel off pit road. Kenneth McCullough Jr., he will come out with the lead, though. I just say it. Dustin Carruthers, dude's always wrecking. I don't watch a lot of Super Speedway stuff, so, I mean, he very well could be, and you're correct. I don't know, though. Austin, I also need to talk to you about payment stuff later, when we get the chance. Cowabummer. Well, let's see if we can bring in Kenneth in a room. I believe he is. I think he should be in a room. Is he in here? Oh, no. Good. No, he is not. Dang it. I would have brought him in here. Light should go off on the pace truck here, as that is Oceanroth. No, that's a 4. Oh, who's that? Who pulled back in? That was Brandon who pulled back in. He is 2 laps down. Might be 3. Is he 2? I think he's 2 or 3. Let's see what he is right now. He doesn't show it. I think he's 2 laps down, though. That's just looking at his time. So I think I am right on that. Could be very wrong, however. You'll see what it shows for his laps down here in a minute. Wish I had the option to control that and send it down. Oh, he's 1 lap, so I was 1 off. Yeah, some guys are kind of weird. The time is not showing that. I think they're, what are they? No, I'll even answer these questions to entertain you. They're orange right now, bud. So, there you go. I guarantee you this is another channel thing, but I don't even care anymore. Whatever. You don't want to be like that. You can be like it. I don't think this live chat. I don't have the live chat replay on anyway, so not a big deal. There is one option I could do, but don't want to do it to you all because it would kind of suck on how it is. But there is something I can set. But again, I don't want to do it. I'd rather not do that. Pace car or pace truck will pull in here, however. Starter's going to have the flag in his hand. As green flag is back in the air, we are back underway. Guys play nice with each other so far. Kenneth McCullough Jr., he will get the lead. Oceanroth looks to the bottom there. Jason kind of bobbles a little bit also, trying to not drill everybody. Ten has hopped out. Oh, what is the 10's logo on that hood? What is actually, what is that on that truck? I'm actually curious now. Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, let's get away from that. See someone say, "Let's go, Chris Vanderplatz." Jason's trying to give the shove there, but these guys are kind of moving up and down in front of him, so he's having to kind of just lay off the throttle, get back on the throttle every now and then. I may get you in here. Hold on. Oh, that's his chair. I've been wondering what the squeaking noise has been the whole entire time. It's this dang chair that's making all this noise. I need to add the one issue that I have though is can I add 2 compressors? I can. Okay. I've got to copy these settings over. So give me a minute. Austin, I got to copy these settings over. I'll try to bring you in here. Austin, I won't bring you in this time because I have to set up another ducking or another compression source if I were to do that, because the way my audio is set up, it's set up kind of weird. Yeah, I would do it, but I have to set that up, and it's not normal at all. Oh no, there goes somebody around. That's the 41, the 33, 21, 19, 23, the 10. Oh, somebody just backed it down. Don't do that. Oh, 33 smacks the wall again. Devin is somehow still wrecking after that. Looks like Chris is somehow still wrecking after he got hit by somebody else again. Brings out the 6th caution tonight. Starts with the 41 of Jeremy Osborne. Looks like he gets a little offset. The 33 goes to the bottom, tries to poke his nose in there, and he just turns him. Goes down into the 2 of John Mullahan. Shoots back, or doesn't shoot back up the track. The 33, and then it's on from there. The 19 has nowhere to go. The 22 has nowhere to go. Who's that on the bottom? Ron, I think he actually saves it. Yeah, Ron does save it. How does Chris get hit again? That's what I'm curious about, because I saw him get hit twice. Oh, that's not really. Did he get hit twice, or did he just? No, he didn't get hit. Oh, that's a net code hit. That's why. I'm gonna say, because he got hit 2 times, but one of them I know he actually got touched. We'll bring out the 7th or 6th caution though, 70 laps into the race. Fuel load it has to be like, what is their fuel? Their fuel has to be something specific that I'm not thinking of. It has to be. I'm probably thinking right over it. I'm just like, I don't know. So Jason means he'll come out with the lead here instead under the 6th caution. And while these guys have actually done their pit stops finally, we will take a commercial break. That will be side by side.
I played a couple of simulators, and this was like very responsive. Especially the hydraulics and stuff, the motion and stuff was really, really on point.
Make you feel like you're really driving. It feels real.
It adds so much to the experience. It's just really, really cool.
It was pretty awesome.
As we are back live here, lights have gone off on the pace truck, so it will pull in here and we'll grab the green flag this time by. Star's gonna have the flag in his hand. As green flag is back in the air, we are back underway here with 27 laps left. Got some off 3 and 4 there. Kenneth McCullough Jr. He will get the lead. He's got David Sheets behind him. Jason Baines has Trevor Austin Ross shoving him. I don't think guys need to be going too insane right now. They have the pretty decent amount of time before they really have to start throwing their head out the window and saying, "Hey, let's just go race these guys," and they'll do a lot of stupid stuff that won't make any sense in the later part of the run. Pretty nice. And these guys will be pretty good with each other, though. However. They're starting to go 3 wide now. This could end up pretty bad. Not ended up too bad for them most of the race, though. They've done very, very well. We do have 6 cautions, but again, it's not like these guys are wiping each other out by any means. They're not going out there and just turning each other at all. Been very good. guys are starting to get antsy now, and I mean, they don't need to be antsy at this moment. I'd honestly be laying off if I were them. Going at it a little bit too hard, in my opinion, but again, if they can keep it 3 wide and not wreck each other, they're going to be fine. I think they will. They should be fine till the end of it. I'm going to say they're going to be fine till the end of it, and then they're going to wreck. As we got side drafting happening, going to get close to each other. Yeah, you guys are going to be 3 wide for a while. You see that is Kenneth McCullough, David Sheets, John Mocan. Up that top line, I'm probably saying his name wrong. Jason Maines, he's on the bottom. I'd probably honestly prefer to be the guy that's on the bottom of the track. I would not want to be up high. The only reason I say that is because it ends up bad. When I say it ends up bad, I just mean that, evidently, but one person makes a mistake, and especially how they're running right now, they make one, this is going to take out. Oh, and that's almost speaking into existence. The 2 gets into the 3 a little bit. I think the 3 actually might have came down a little bit, so I might be completely wrong on that, but that almost caused a big wreck there. Luckily, they keep it straight, however. 24 laps left. Gotta remember, there's still a race to run. You need to win it right now. Keep your car till the end. Jason Maines, he will go to lead. I don't know how he goes. Actually, looks like the Sheets. Kenneth McCullough hopped up to the top. He saw that top line open. He said, I'm just going to get up there. I don't want to be back down there. I go with my teammates, so I know I have somebody who will shove me for sure. I believe McCullough's run these super speedways religiously. I think pretty much all they run. That which can't do anything about that. I mean, if they like to run them, they like to run them. So yeah, this is literally McCullough 1, 2, 3. Like, each row has a McCullough car leading. This is interesting now. But you see, Jason works with, I believe, Dylan a lot. So they're separated, though, by the 92 of John Ward in the middle. So that's kind of going to be hard for them. They can't really do anything. I don't have any other teammates in this race either, I believe. So they're kind of stuck. They're like, know what to do about this. Big run on the outside of that 34 is getting shoved by that 11. 92, however, hooked up to the 06. Yeah, now there's still 1, 2, 3 McCullough controlling each row. There's 2 McCullough cars in the bottom, or trucks in the bottom. One in the middle, one in the top. And they decided to just kind of switched up on each other. I think they're really trying to keep Jason down there. They don't want Jason to have a free roam to go anywhere, is what I'm kind of catching on to here. But he is definitely he's a threat, that's for sure. He will come there, and he will mess people up at these super speedways. I saw him win a lot of them. But still, man, these guys are just controlling everywhere. But if Jason gets one of these guys behind him, one thing that he has to do, though, is he has to really lay it to their bumper and just shove them out the way. If he just shoves them out the way, it'll be a lot better. But when I say shove them out the way, is he has to make a gap that he can shoot. And I mean up towards the top, not one in the middle. If he can get one of these guys far out enough to where Jason can actually move up in front of them, or in front of the guy on the other lane, that'll be his best shot here, because he's just stuck in the bottom right now. He can't go anywhere. It's one of the most, one of the most annoying things is being stuck like this, though. You can't do anything about it. Like, you gotta be kidding me, man. Looks like McAuliffe has decided to go to that middle lane, though they've left that top open for Dylan Jones. Now there is no McAuliffe 1, 2, 3 controlling each lane, but I mean, again, they can throw like 34 out there because he's the first ahead. So if they see Dylan come with the run, he can hop up there and slow it down. This is just, yeah, you said I love super speedways. I hate them. With everything in me, I would burn all the super speedways down. But why would you do that? Well, I really don't care about them. Yep, see, that's what I thought they were going to do. So Dylan Jones gets a run, but they don't move up. 34 goes down to the bottom instead. So they're going to leave the top lane open. That's not going to be under their control anymore. That's an interesting move. I really would have thought that they'd keep control of all lanes. But they're not going to do that. I don't know. I mean, they can still do it right now. But they have to move up immediately because Dylan's getting a good run every now and then. Jason, he's trying to shove as hard as he can. Actually, he's really not. Look at how his spacing is. He's actually keeping his temps down doing this. While these McAuliffe guys are running nose to tail, just shoving each other as hard as they can. They're going to be catching some lap trucks here. That could mess with them too if they're not careful. Jason, however, he's moved up again, though. I don't even know how he moved up because I went to check chat to make sure nothing too crazy was going on there, but he's gotten himself back into the second car on the bottom again. He can't get these McAuliffe cars. Oh no, don't do this. This is gonna end up bad. Oh no, please don't end up bad. Please don't wreck. You guys are trying to get out of the way. They do. All that coming, are like, yeah, let's just get down to the bottom as fast as they can. Some of them, it's really hard to get to the bottom here when you have a car like that that's already damaged, and you can't turn down the apron really easily either because you're going so fast and you're going like 190 miles an hour. It just doesn't work too well for them. There's 16 laps left here. We'll do 5 laps on board, which is some random drivers here when they get back to the start-finish line. That will bring us to 10 to go. Like, those McAuliffe cars are just... They're boxing in. They're boxing in mains. The bottom line. We will start that now, however, here. Uh-oh, we got a caution out here instead. Never mind that. Big wreck behind. We were on board there. I'm taking my headset off there because it's kind of loud right on board with them, but looks like it collects a good amount of cars. We'll go back and see what happened, though. This is the middle of the pack. This is what happens here. I got turned on the bottom. So, oh my lord, this is going to be bad. Oh, gosh. So it starts with whoever's in front of that 44. Andrew Clark is there. Let's go to the chase view. That is York. This is not on Clark, I believe. So York goes down to the apron. Yeah, York goes down to the apron. That's him going down to the bottom. I can't put that on Clark. Then it's on from there. It's have fun there. York gets involved. The 42 gets involved. York is literally almost climbs the deck lift somebody. Then they go inside of each other. Now they're still stuck inside of each other. The 44 comes down. Oh my lord, that was close. I don't know who that was that barely missed the 44 because I'm gonna go back and see that now. Actually, who is the person who barely missed his 44? It's the 81 and the oh my gosh, we're gonna look at the threes in-car camera. Look at this right here. Oh gosh, that's all he sees is the truck just flash across his screen too. Just bring out, I believe, the last caution it'll bring us to, I believe, 10 to go. So we'll see if anybody goes down pit road. I don't think we will see many people though, because it's just not needed. No point in coming down right now. Really not going to gain anything from doing it. So we gotta wait for them to go all the way down to the entrance of pit road. As in other news, let me look up his name. Shane Van Gisbergen won the race yesterday. That was his very first start in NASCAR. He is a supercar driver from Australia. He has 3 championships, 2016, 2021, 2022, 80 wins overall. He won the street race at Chicago, which was actually pretty dang good. After they actually got to, race and not have to wait for the rain to go by. I think it was cool in my mind just because they had, you can go on that track. Like, that is literally just a street road that they turn into a race course, and that one right there. And it was just really cool. But there were so many people in the tire walls. That was the one thing I liked about it, though. I mean, we had guys just literally impaling their cars in it. No, Bush got stuck in it. Noah Gragson will not like turn 6 from this point on, because he was in that thing so many times. He hates it. He has to hate it. Bush was the first guy to go inside the wall. He rebounded good, finished 5th. My guy Larson came home 4th. But Shane Van Gisbergen, he set up Haley absolutely beautifully for the pass to get to secure the lead. He got it coming out of, I think, 7. But Haley got a good exit. But Van Gisbergen actually let Haley get it, and he pulled the best crossover ever. Just beautiful on him, and then Haley couldn't catch him after that. But we know that Dylan was also probably going to be catching Haley, and then Dylan had the good idea of, hey, let's run really hard and actually smash the wall instead. Very nice. Yeah, he missed, he missed the tire barriers and hit the wall. And that just literally just destroyed the left front of that car. I mean, it was in pieces. He actually hit the wall going into the final turn, and that kind of bounced him and shot him straight into the other wall. But Shane Van Gisbergen, he did say that he's got one more season in the supercars, and he might come back over here. So maybe a new star might come over here to NASCAR, which I do think it's pretty cool that NASCAR is getting a lot of people from, a lot of foreign people that are coming over here and like, hey, this is actually pretty dang cool, and they like to run it. I know they've had, who they had before? They've had Kimi Räikkönen run the trucks before. So it's not unheard of to see one of these big name drivers that come over there. Actually watching his interview over again. But Shane Van Gisbergen is now the most winning driver in NASCAR. One win, one start, one win. So he's great. Best driver ever, confirmed. Pace truck pulls in here, though. Christopher McCullough, Kenneth McCullough, your top two drivers. McCullough control the restart. Starter has the flag in his hand. Oh, no, we got a wreck on the restart, but green flag is going to go back in the air because it's really near nobody at all. Uh-oh, there goes somebody down to the bottom. I believe that's Sheets. That is Sheets that shot down to the bottom. Hope he doesn't come back up the track. He doesn't, so there's no caution. This is welcome to intensity. Everything's going to pick up. Brain's got the window. Uh-oh, look who's found his way up in his own line. Oh, no, now it's on. Maines has got a clear shot to kind of go wherever he wants now. He didn't have this before. He was really struggling with it early on. Jason's got his own shoving down there going at it right now. A little bit of contact there between Christopher McCullough and Jason Maines. I think Christopher came up a little bit and bumped him just a tad. He didn't absolutely drill him, so there's nothing really to be too mad about. These guys are blinking in and out. They should be fine, though. There's a lot of action picking up. My computer's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Hopefully it will actually decide to do something with its life here. I think it should be fine here in a second, though. Don't worry about it too much. I will also close some tabs that I have open. Just to free up some other resources. Again, streaming iRacing is actually really hard. On the CPU especially, though. Again, this thing is overclocked, though. So it's having the time of its life. AKA it doesn't enjoy itself right now because it is working hard. It is overclocked, too, so it's not having a good time. So there's a McCullough car on the bottom. Oh, Dylan's trying to get to Jason right now. There's a McCullough car on the bottom. Jason's literally a sandwich now between them two of them. But look at the 05, Joshua McCullough up in that top line. Sorry, the 85 of Devin Ray. Where is he came from? He's kind of up front early. Well, he's really towards the back almost this whole entire race. He's not been running bad. I think he just chose to be back there. He's got that top lane going. He has the 05. Of Joshua McCullough shoving him. Looks like a little bit of something happened on that bottom lane. I was looking over to see who that 05 was, what his name was, but they kind of saved themselves. Don't really wreck each other yet. That's for later on. Oh, Devin, don't get offset like that, man. It's going to end up bad. He's going to end up getting turned here if he's not careful. Saw so many guys get hooked like that so easily. Always ends up so badly for him. We're going to see a lot more movement. Jason's now got the bottom. McCullough. Oh, we got a caution on the track, though. As back here, there's a wreck. Or an Alejandro. It's the 02 Logan York. That is Kevin LePage moment, literally. Yeah, that's a Kevin LePage moment right there. Oh, that thing gets a lot of damage. Yeah, and one thing that that's even worse too is it's towards the, ooh, gosh. He actually didn't get that much damage. He's the one that got away with that, with the luck on that. But that sucks because that was so far towards the back that that wasn't going to hurt these guys up front. They were about to have a really good race. They're all going to have to catch the pace car now again. Because I'm going to watch Shane Van Gisbergen's interview, though. It was also 1 o'clock in the afternoon in Australia. Can't believe it. And Shane, keep in mind, Shane Van Gisbergen, he was also the first rookie since 1963 to win his first race that he ran ever. Like, first start, first win. Yeah. I got 1 more year in Australia, and he'd love to come over here. See? That'd be pretty dang cool. I think that's clear. I'm hoping it is. We'll go to a commercial break, though. We'll go see what that is, though. Again, it will be side by side, so you won't really miss that much at all.
I played a couple of simulators and this was like very responsive, especially the hydraulics and stuff, the motion and stuff was really, really on point.
Make you feel like you're really driving, it feels real.
It adds so much to the experience. It's just really, really cool.
It was pretty awesome.
as we are back live here, these guys will have 4 laps left, so it's going to be interesting. Will they play nice? Will they wreck? What will they do? Who knows? Go insane. That's all I'm going to say. Have fun at it. Don't wreck each other. That's all I can really ask. Let's not do that. But this is going to be pretty much a green-white checkered attempt, but it's not not an official one yet. So pace truck will pull in though. Jason Maines, Kenneth McCulloch Jr. will lead them to green. Kenneth McCulloch Jr. controls the start. Starter has a flag in his hand, entering Geico restart zone. As green flag is back in the air, we are back underway here. Oh, we got a wreck in the back, actually. Caution will be immediately out. The 19, the 44 is involved. Who else got into this? Saw guys down on the apron. Oh, trying to merge up to that top line. One of the McCulloch cars were there. Who was that? So the 58 was there, or the 59 was there. Mark Vondell, and the 18 just tried to come up. And that's not Vondell's fault. The 18 is the guy who caused that. And looks like Devin Ray gets some damage. Looks like Chris Vanderplatz gets some damage from that. Some guys will be able to continue the race. Some guys won't. They don't have a fast repair. Their race very well could be over, though. So hopefully they've got one. Because if they don't, that's going to be a heartbreaker for them. It's probably going to make them really mad, too. And I would not blame them either. Let's move that there and now save this project as Ghost New. Yes. I do like where we have a little bit of a different display options on SDK. I had a lot of outdated stuff that I didn't realize. So I got that updated and it actually looked pretty good. I don't know how the playback button looks different. Kenneth McCulloch, I know he's probably like, you gotta be kidding me, because Jason's he's back at 4th now. So it's gonna be 2 McCulloch cars. I think he's just making different accounts. It's just whatever. Josh, man, I'm sorry that they removed your super comment or your donation comment. I was fine with that one. I wasn't too mad about that. And I just think they didn't realize what I asked them to do. But that was my bad. I do support you fighting Uganda. Uganda. You tell them it's Wakanda forever, not Uganda forever. I don't think this guy's close on fuel. Oh. They're close on fuel. They're actually close on fuel. Right now they're saving. Can they make it to the end if they have another caution? I actually don't know for them, because unless they're just doing it to be completely safe, this might not be good. Say what, it is hot in this room. I think this PC is what makes it so dang hot down here. Or up here, because it's putting like over 100 degree heat out in Fahrenheit. So it's really hot. And it's not, and I think that's what heats up this room a lot. I need to get like a room AC, like a portable one, not one that goes in the window, but one I can just kind of leave standing up in the room. I have the fan going and everything, but my room's upstairs, so it's like a sauna here half the time. Yeah, this... Yeah, it's not really the monitors. I mean, the monitors are cold, but I have a water-cooled PC, so it's not... Like, I'm putting my hand to it. Like, right now, it's not super hot, but, like, when it starts really, like, when a lot of cars are moving and it really has to ramp up the fans, like, putting my hand to it, to the back of the case where it comes out, because this is a Leanne Lee case. So the radiator's actually on the side, pushing air out towards the wall. Like touching the wall, if you can feel the wall's hot, you put your hand, we're on the other side of the radiator, it's hot. So it's definitely the PC that is like really heating this room up, because you got to keep in mind it's a closed water cooling loop. I did it myself, so it's cooling a 3080 Ti and an i7 11700K at the same time. Both are overclocked. So it's getting its work in, and I'm also losing a little bit of coolant. That's the one thing I find weird. You don't hear a lot of people say, I'm losing coolant in my PC. They're going to be like, what are you talking about? Yeah, but I've lost a little bit since I started it. And again, that's going to happen, though. I have some other coolant in my closet that I can put in it. That's going to happen because it's soft tubing. Joshua, that's what I'm probably going to get, is one of those. That's what I was thinking about getting. So I'm going to leave it up here because I like to sleep when, like, Antarctica temperatures anyway. I also have tinnitus, so I need, like, white noise that's not annoying to me. Which I prefer those. Yeah, and it goes up, and it just stays in this room. I'm already on the top floor. The only thing above me is the attic, so it doesn't help. The PC's like right next to me. Pace truck does pull in here, though. This is going to be an official green-white-checkered attempt. Starter has the flag in his hand. As green flag is back in the air, we are back underway. Guys will come out of turn 4 here, and it will be a white flag in the air. The race before the 4th of July. We need to start playing the Freebird song here. A white flag is in the air. One more time around here. McCullough's cars 1-2 on the top. Have a wreck behind, though, but it doesn't matter. We're going to keep going. Daniel Eberhardt getting shoved by Jason Maines. Kenneth McCullough Jr. getting shoved by Christopher McCullough. Going to be a shove battle here. Looks like Daniel Eberhardt will hop up to the top. And that's going to leave Jason Maines on the bottom there. He's got the 85 of Devin Ray. And that Dega Pro's paint scheme, but it looks like Jason Maines just not getting the help that he needs right now. Can he mount a run coming out of 3 and 4 here? No, looks like he will not be able to. Andrew Clark will not. That's not the right person. Oh, we have a wreck in the back, though. Daniel Eberhardt, he avoids that, though. It's going to be Kenneth McCullough to the outside of him. Going to be a drag race down to the finish line. Who's it going to be? Ford versus a Chevy side by side, and it is gonna be Kenneth McCullough who takes home the win. I don't know why it shows Andrew Clark as being the winner. That is not correct. But Kenneth McCullough, he comes home with the win here tonight. As Heath, I have 3 front ones that pull, 3 top ones that pull. They push cold air. I have 1 back one that pushes out air, and then the radiator pushes out hot air. So, yeah. But I don't know why it shows Andrews with the winner. He evidently didn't win. That was a good finish, though. It was separated by 0.03 of a second. Why does it show Andrew Clark as the winner? And they can go do a burnout here. Somebody else is doing a burnout. I believe that's Jason. Hey, these guys are having some fun out on the track. We'll pull up the finishing order here, though. So, Andrew, this is not right. Andrew's not the leader. I don't know if this did this time on iRacing 2. I'm going to see if it actually did, because I'm actually legitimately curious. Okay, so I don't know why SDK has... Okay, no, it has it correct. I think something happened that it gave Andrew first place. I don't know why it did. It must have been where he wrecked or something like that. That was actually separated by 0.02 of a second. Oh, Heath, we don't have that in my room, sadly. We have a normal fan. We can't put that in this room. And we could, but I don't want to go through the ceiling. Really, just by horrible AC unit. But we'll bring in the top 3 drivers here. Bring in Christopher McCullough. Let me find where he is. Wrong Discord, not that one. I gotta see who's actually... asking for them to go into a room here so I can get them for an interview. Yeah, let me tell you, BBS. Yes, there they go. So we'll bring in Christopher McCullough. Actually, BB. Oh, God, my voice is going. I can hear it already. This is not going to be fun. So we'll bring in Christopher McCullough here. Make sure my Discord's unmuted because I probably have it muted like not knowing how I am. In my OBS, I always mute some certain things. No, it's not. So we'll bring him in here now. Let me take that out of full screen. So let's bring in Christopher McCullough. If I can. Having a little bit of an issue here. They have to need to hop up into the general chat. That's why I can't drag them. There we go. So let's bring in Christopher McCall. Why did you drag them to other rooms? That's not. Hey, Christopher, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Hey, Bryce, how's it going?
Man, so you come home third. You fall just a little bit short there. You know, what was going through your head that last lap, knowing that there's going to be good old Talladega there at the end?
Yeah, I was, it worked out pretty good. I had a lot of teammates up there, a lot of support, and we've been running real good there at the end. And I was just trying to hope to get to that white flag to end it.
Yes.
Maybe I had enough fuel for one more, but it'd have been close.
You know, so how did the race go for you overall? Because it seemed like you were kind of up front most of the race. You were either up front or kind of towards the lower end of the front pack.
Yeah, I rode in the back the whole race. I had an issue with my computer and missed the start, so I had to come back from that, went a lap down. But John Ward and his great rule set got me back on the lead lap. And I just rode in the back and waited to the last pit stop. There's no reason to get up there and race. I mean, it looked like a lot of fun, but there was some tore up trucks before I actually tried to go.
Yeah, there definitely was, and I was surprised you were able to make that rebound. Missing the start at Talladega is a big thing. So other tracks you miss the start, it's not really that big of a deal, but when it's such a draft heavy track, you're like, well, it's kind of not a good thing there. But no, did you really have a plan that last lap, or is it pretty much just try to find a hole and go somewhere?
Yeah, I mean, my main goal was to push real hard. I had Ron Morris behind me pushing, and it looks like he got moved up a little, or something happened and he moved up and they shoved it under him. So that really was really killed us there, because I had to go down the block and make sure I cut off, and it kind of caused us to break up on the high line. But after the wreck happened there and Kenny moved up, and then it was just a drag race to the finish. So my main goal was just to push hard and make sure one of our teammates got the win.
All right, man. Well, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
I got to thank my team, McCullough Motorsports. We got some great drivers over there, and it's just a great group of guys. We can just shoot the shit and enjoy some racing. I got to thank my family that tunes in and watches this. Thank you for everything you do for the RSIM community here. You do a lot for us, and I do appreciate you. Thank you, Mr. Ward, for putting this race on, and hope everybody enjoyed the race.
All right, man. Well, I will let you go. Good third place finish tonight, though, man.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night.
Bryson Booth, got a copy, man?
What's going on, buddy?
Man, so you come home second there, just a little bit short. And what was going through your head that last lap now that you had a chance to win it here?
Don't wreck. That's pretty simple in these things. You don't want to wreck.
And so did you really have a plan towards the end of that, or is it literally just don't wreck here? Because I mean, Talladega is going to be Talladega at the last lap.
Well, yeah, you want it to be. I wanted the guys that finish in the top 5 to finish there, other than a short a couple other ones. I didn't want to cause a problem for Jason or Kenneth or Christopher, and you want to just finish across the line how you should and not wreck each other, pretty much. As long as you can get across the line clean, that's all that matters.
You know, so how did the race go for you overall, though? Because it seemed like you were kind of like middle of the pack most of the race.
Yeah, I just stay in the back because you don't want to wreck and waste the fast repair.
You know, so were you ever in like the middle of some of those wrecks? It seemed like we didn't have a lot, but when they were pretty big.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just it's all about who you line up with at the end of these things. It's just crazy how one line can get going faster than the other, and it's just insane on the runs you can get now. If you have a cool engine, it just all changes.
All right, man. Well, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank? Any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Yeah, thank you for broadcasting it. Thank John for putting it on. Nothing's possible without the good Lord above. Thank you to my wife who lets me play these dumb little video games, and just everybody on Team Ryko.
All right, man. Well, I will let you go. Good job tonight here, man.
Thank you.
Hey, Kenneth, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Yes, sir. Got you.
And so you come home with the win here. What was going through your head that last lap, knowing you had a chance at winning the race? And what was your thought coming off of 4 there, knowing that there's a big wreck behind you?
I didn't actually see the wreck. I wasn't paying attention to none of that. I was looking straight out the front windshield there. I knew I had Eberhart there, Linda Han. I knew I had Chris behind me and several other teammates back there. So just didn't want a wreck coming to the line. That didn't matter where I finished as long as it wasn't upside downwards.
So how did that make you feel, seeing that your team actually at one point controlled all 3 lanes? Did that give some confidence to you there?
Yeah, man, we got a good team we put together over here. Bunch of good group of guys. They do a hell of a job. We got some good alliances out here with a bunch of other teams too, so that helps as well.
And so walk me through that last lap. What was your thought process there? Was it pretty much just don't get turned, or did you have a certain plan there?
I knew Jason. That's why I took the high side with Chris. Eberhardt's been a big help to us, and we all worked together pretty well. And I wanted to give him a chance down on the bottom and give myself a chance up top. And I knew Jason was going to push. I'd just much rather have Jason behind me as anybody else. So, I figured Eberhardt had a good chance there and just didn't want to get wrecked.
And it was definitely insane. Now, that was, and you only beat Eberhardt by 200ths to a line. I thought it was going to be close. Now, I think Eberhardt actually had it, and then you kind of came back and got it from him. I was thinking this might be a photo finish. That was definitely going to be insane, but I know it's been a long race, so before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Yeah, I got to thank all the family for tuning in. They tune in and watch every one of them that's broadcasted, and some of them join our Discord and watch. Thank you for doing the broadcast. Thank John for putting this thing on. What a hell of a turnout we had tonight. The guy thanked the McCullough Motorsports teammates too, and Eberhardt, and everybody else we got alliance with out there.
All right, man. Well, I will let you go. Good win here tonight, man.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, I didn't have the perm, so I had to have the race organizer jump in here and actually start dragging people. And it's weird, I can drag some people, but I can't move them to a different room. It doesn't make any sense, but I think it's just a Discord error. It might be on my side, who knows. But I'll go over the finishing order here now. Kenneth McCullough Jr. first, Daniel Eberhart second, third, Christopher McCullough fourth, Jason D. Maines sixth, Jackson Bice. I'm only going to do the top 5 because there's a lot of guys here. But that's the really ones that matter for you all here. Again, I will let you all kind of go through the whole field, though. So that's all the guys that finished here tonight. I know that Brian was race control. Ambrose, he had a little bit of an issue, so he didn't get the best finish that he wanted. However, I can tell that my throat is dying. So if y'all did enjoy, if you don't mind throwing in a subscription here, that'll help us grow. Or sorry, subscribing. That's free subscriptions if you want to help support the channel every single month. Again, you can do those as hello there, Gatsby. But I will roll this animation, and I will let you all go.